It's That Guy's a Maniac, the podcast, season 6, Richie.
Cheers, Gunsy. You can find us on the socials at That Guy's Maniac, all one word, all lowercase. Each episode for this season is going to be brought to you by a random Pokémon.
And our amazing That Guy's a Mastermind quiz.
Cue the music. And this week we are brought to you by Pokemon number 823. Initially it was 419 Floatzel, but we had nothing we wanted to say about Floatzel. So we decided to re-roll, and we got 823, which is Corviknight, the metal bird.
Yes, that's right, Richie. This season on That Guy's a Maniac, the podcast, we are randomly generating a Pokemon. I think this is the first time... No, that's not true even. I think it's the first time we re-rolled.
Yeah, we re-rolled...
Not because we had a double, but because we were... I've got nothing to say. You know, and we've done episodes...
Part of the rules, let's just go into this. Part of the rules is, when we roll, if it happens to be in the same lineage, so you may have noticed, readers, that if we roll a Bellsprout, we're going to talk about Weeping Bell and Victory Plume. Victory Plume? Victory Plume.
Victory Plume.
Victory Bell. So we'll talk about the whole lineage. But so if we end up getting a roll which ends up being Weeping Bell, because I'm not going to say Victory Plume again, then we'll re-roll because it's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But bearing in mind, some of the Pokemon we've talked about ones which really do not have much going on. But Floatzel was just a bridge too far.
Yeah, Floatzel's offensively bland.
Also, we've been randomly generating these numbers, and they don't. You know how, I don't know if you ever did this in maths class, but you know how if people believe a truly random system less than like if somebody scrambled it, right?
Yeah.
And we've had so many low Pokemon.
Yeah, we've had so many from Gen 1, which I'm not complaining about. Not complaining about at all. But, just so many. And I would actually like, and I might charge you with this for our final episode, is to do the stats. Like, how many from which generation did we get? Do a bar chart.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because a bar chart is fantastic. For an audio-only podcasts.
And we talk about it, and every Pokemon's just got one episode each.
I mean, to be fair, most of our episodes are us just looking up a fact about Pokemon that we didn't know was true, and we just said, so...
Yeah, it just struck me as well that we had a run of first generation ones, and we didn't look them up on the Origins book, which is the whole premise of this podcast.
Oh my god! The Origins book.
Could have done Nidoran.
Right, what have we missed? We're doing this now. Corviknight can hold his feast,
Hold his feast.
It's the Scottish thing.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm all for
Hold
cultural diversity.
Yeah. So Nidoran. Really? Bellsprout. Literally the one I was talking about. We never even talked about it.
No.
From the book. So Farley got me for Christmas one time On the Origin book, the Kanto edition. There is not a Johto edition, which makes me sad.
Even though on the spine, I think it has like number 1, right?
Yeah. I think just ready for more of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm panicking a little bit because I can't think what number. Nidoran. Here we go. Nidoran. Right. Things And if you want to go and check out our Nidoran episode, it's entirely up to you.
You won't hear any of this.
No, actually you will. It's exactly the thing. It's a poison rabbit.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
Nidoran's rabbit influence is a precursor to Nidorino's rhino inspiration. Rhino. Both animals rely on their excellent hearing to monitor environment. Like rabbits, rhinos have elliptical ears that rotate in order to track the source of the noise. This is census. What's that noise again? Okay, in fashion inspired by rhinos rather than rabbits, Nidoran will not flee from threats and instead will strike first. Okay. So, apparently Nidorino,
Yeah.
its ears are more rhino than rabbit. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not
Need a rhino?
this.
Need a rhino?
Oh my god. Nidorino. I never really thought about that.
I don't think it's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to know we didn't miss out. Anything about need a king and need a queen?
In Spanish,
Yeah.
it's Rhino Ino.
Rhino Eno.
Yeah.
But they already had Rhyhorn in that generation.
Yeah, that's true.
And Rhydon.
Nidorino is based based on the media trope of the rampaging rhino. Powerful and well armored. Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently Nidoking is inspired by the kaiju Baragon, which first appeared in the 1965 film Frankenstein Conquers the World.
Oh yeah.
Baragon is a giant dinosaur who, unlike Godzilla, is considered inherently and completely evil. Okay.
I mean, Baragon does look. Yeah.
Yeah. An awful lot. There we go.
The more you know.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We found more out. Oh my god. Mama Sora for Nidoqueen. And there's a great big typo in the Kanto book as well.
What does it say?
So it's Nidoran female is Nidoran. And then Nidorina is Nidoran.
Oh, guys.
You know what? I'm going to take that rhino thing and pinch of salt it.
Yeah.
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 Let's move on. Corviknight is not a Gen 1 Pokemon.
No, it's not. It was introduced in the Galar region.
Galar region.
Generation.
The Galar.
Generation 8. You bloody Galar. And is a... I mean... So every generation has its... Like... Bird you find... Yeah, bird you find everywhere. So, you know, your Pidgeys, your...
Swallows.
Starlies, yeah, your Swallows. And then in...
The pigeon one. Not
Pidgey?
Pidgey.
Oh, Pidove.
Pidove.
And then when we come to the Galar region in Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is loosely based on a upside down UK, you get Rookie D, Corvisquire, which evolves into Corviknight. So Rookie D kind of looks like a... It doesn't really look like a Corvid, does it, Rookie D?
No, it sort of fits in more like with a little finch or a tit or something like that.
And then one of the great pleasures of playing a Pokemon game pre-internet, or if you're extremely voracious in going in blind, is you get these new Pokemon and then you try and guess what they're going to evolve into. And I don't think in a million years, like Corvisquire kind of looks like a slightly bigger, meaner, but juvenile, teenage Rookie D. And then when it finishes evolving, it turns into, imagine like a Dark Knight, but it's a bird. And it just looks like a corvid. So your crows or your jackdaws or your ravens.
It's got the red eyes that are sort of in behind like a suit of armour, which is quite cool.
Yeah. And it's flying in steel. I don't know when it gets steel type.
Only Corviknight. So Rookie D and Corvisquire are just are they just normies? No, they're just flying. Pure flying types.
Pure flying.
Pure flying.
Pure flying.
Pure flying, man.
Flying. Richie, did you fuck with a Corviknight?
No. I think there were too many things that I liked in the Galar region, and they were they were all, for want of a better word, they were all LGBTQIA based Pokemon. So I had the great big pony, Rapidash, Galarian, Rapidash. I got Sylveon, which is like a must for me for every single generation. I don't know why. There was the other fairy and psychic type, the one with the hats. Oh god, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Hatterny.
Yes.
Hattany, and whatever the little one's called.
And then big long, and then there was Alcremie as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like I went fairy type daft.
Full love core.
Yeah, full love core. There you go. Exactly that. So yeah, and I don't think Corviknight fits in with that sort of love core Galarian shenanigans. If it had been another generation, I think if Corviknight had come in Sun and Moon, I'd have been, you know what, I dig a steel and flying type.
Yeah, me too. I got a lot of respect for Skarmory, particularly because in ZA, when you're trying to catch one pre-DLC, and you've only got that one wild area, and it's an absolute fucker to try and catch. And it's just bulky, and you're like, what's effective against it?
It's also iconic as well. So like Skarmory is of course famously the Scarbliss duo.
Yes,
which
back
was
in the day.
Blissey and Skarmory, where you would just switch in, switch in
horrible.
defense and special defense, and each one of them's got a way to heal. So like Skarmory's got Roost, and Blissey's got eggs,
soft boiled,
whatever it is. And they're just evil. So all you need to do is predict what your opponent's going to hit you with. And of course, that's the weird chess game, the mental chess game that Pokemon is. Not, here's my favourites, let's play.
Well, that's not what Elite Four member Karen has to say. Yeah, it's also Corviknight's also like a mascot for the region. So there's a kind of parody of, I guess, your taxi cabs, specifically your London taxi cabs.
Yes.
Which are carried by a Corviknight. So it's kind of cool when you see kind of a Pokemon in the background the entire time.
Yeah, and you know what? Corviknights look a little bit like a black taxi anyway.
They kind of do. Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of do. Let's talk weaknesses. What is a Corviknight weak to?
What is a Corviknight weak to?
Yeah.
Right, so it's electric flying type.
Yes, although I don't think I ever would use a electric move on a Skarmory or Corviknight. It doesn't make sense. Oh, we talked about this when we did our 15
How to
episodes.
remember what types are
How to
effective.
remember them. But to me, electric should not be effective against steel, right?
Yeah, because it's conductive, but also
Because it's conductive.
I think it's just neutral. Like, yeah, I would say electric is neutral. It's just
It is
conductive
neutral
against something that's full of water. You know?
Yeah. But So yeah, that's. And then there's one other move type that's 2 times effective.
Steel, fire.
Fire. Yeah. Fire.
What else?
Yep.
Of course,
That's it.
earthquake isn't ground. It's neutral.
That's immune to ground.
Immune. Sorry, that's what I meant.
That's it. There's only 2: electric and fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Ice? I know steel
Nope.
against ice is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Fighting is negated by the flying.
Yeah. Rock and steel, rock and ice.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
just normal and effective. And then poison, steel, fairy, psychic, flying, and normal are half effective, and then bug and grass are quarter effective.
It's not immune to poison, is it not?
Interesting. I guess technically.
Okay, as opposed to anything else.
I don't. I'm just looking at the. I'm looking at the Cerebi type
Okay.
weaknesses, and it says 0.5 rather than 0.
Okay, but poison and steel. Oh God, I cannot remember its relationship.
You can't be poisoned.
Do poison moves do any damage to steel type? This is such a good podcast. Go back to our previous podcast in season 5 where we help you remember what types are effective against what types.
Right, we need to move on.
Yeah. We need. Do you know what we need? We need like an AI that we can just ask these things. That's what our guest should be. Is an AI. You know,
Just an AI.
Just
say,
dude, Pokemon, which one's effective? Why is it not effective? And do you know what? We'll still argue with it. It'll turn around and it'll say, actually, poison's only 0.5. And I'll be like, nah, are you sure? And then it'll do that condescending, sycophanty thing. Oh, actually, you're completely right.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
thank you for pointing that out. You know?
Sorry, you're right about that.
Yeah.
In the future,
In the future.
it also gets a completely unmemorable Gigantamax form.
Is it just the same but bigger?
It's red.
Okay. Like the eyes?
I mean, all the Dynamax Pokemon like have that red to them,
Okay.
and I think it just kind of reflects off them. But then it kind of is surrounded by
Okay.
like bladed, like smaller birds.
Oh, okay. So it's like a murder of crows?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
I guess it gets like a red trim to its feathers, and then is surrounded by, and I fought so many, and I don't think I ever noticed that they were smaller birds. I thought they were like steel feathers. You know how it's like a trope with metal birds, right? Is that they can shoot their feathers in stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently not. Apparently it's wee birds. Would you say corvids were uniquely associated with the UK?
I think because of like the Tower of London.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I think that's where you get it. But beyond that, I don't really see crows being uniquely.
No, you get them everywhere. I mean, they're slightly different. So if you ever go to like Northeast Europe and you get the hooded crows.
Yep. But you get hooded crows in Scotland as well.
Oh yeah, I guess it's the south end of their range, isn't it?
And jackdaws as well, which are just like small crows.
Yeah, you get the jackdaws here.
And you get rooks here as well, up in Scotland. Which are ugly.
They are.
Yeah, they're kind of like, they've got that sort of turkey face thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get ravens, which are just fucking huge. They're so big.
Mm-hmm.
And I think almost everywhere has crows.
Yeah.
But they'll just have
crows. I love the fact it's not common crow, it's carrying crow.
Oh yeah, carrying crow, which is so metal.
Or no, I was gonna make a carry-on film joke.
And then you just get jays.
Jays are cool.
Yeah, I know, but they just didn't get the memo on the dress code.
No, I know. They like got this sort of blue and beige.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't turn up into a funeral wearing,
like,
a tweed suit. You can't turn up in black, mate. I mean, even the magpies, they're corvids, aren't they?
Yeah. Hang on.
I feel like
What are they? They turdus, right?
Yeah, turdus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turdus.
Yeah. Turdus. Yeah.
So that still comes under corvid. Yeah.
Yeah. They're still corvids.
Okay. Turdus vulgaris.
Now, according to the Global Biodiversity Information Facility.
Brilliant. We don't bring this into the podcast enough.
Which is humanity's best attempt to date at centralizing biodiversity data, right? I think it has something like 3 billion records.
Yeah.
If you search for corvidae, you get them all over the world, but there are gaps, which must be data gaps rather than any other kind of gap. But the gaps are in funny places. So, like
China,
north of Greenland.
Okay.
Which maybe.
Yeah, I could see it. It's a bit cold.
And then Chile and the tip of South America.
You know what? There could easily be something that takes up an ecological niche that just keeps the crows out.
Keeps them there. And then it looks like Northern Africa, which can't be right. Or maybe is that the Sub-Saharan? I guess they don't really get. But you get them in the Gobi. Anyway, it's a reflection of data rather than their true distribution. Just looking at the family. Just looking at the family.
Yeah, we could have done. I definitely should have done more corvid. Like, I care about the corvid family. I know you were saying about jays, but whenever I see a jay, I'm a happy bunny. It's like, this is fucking jay, and they've got that cool sort of cackle as well when they make noises. What's the word I'm looking for? Call?
When they
caw?
When they caw?
Caw? Look, make noises, I think is more sensible.
I mean, there are a fuck ton of corvids.
That we care about, though.
There's 134 species. So no, maybe because in my mind, thinking about like the birds and their association with like funerals, and there's such a visual trope in, there being something that's foreboding, right?
Yeah.
and there'll be like a raven or something on a tree.
Yeah, so you've got your Edgar Allan Poe-ness.
Yeah, but it's a you got the crows in like 28 days later. You've got them. It's everywhere. It's just a massive trait. But maybe that is because we here in the UK and perhaps across the Northern Hemisphere, certainly in the States, just get the black corvids or the dark corvids.
Yeah.
And everywhere else in the world, they're like, bright, light, blue and white guys.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Is like I just like looking at like the blue jay that you get in America, and that's like you can hear every American film they're talking about the blue jays or whatever, and they're a fun family.
They're a crazy, diverse family. Chuffs. Pia picks are good. Grey jays are good.
Nutcrackers
are great. Green magpies are amazing.
They are amazing. Look at that. They've got the mask and everything.
Yeah. So perhaps it's just that our fucking sad, gloomy fucking country is associated with the goth version, the goth corvids that we get.
Yeah, I've literally found a picture of British crows, and it's like jackdaw, carrion crow, rook, chuff, raven, magpie, hooded crow, and this is the jay being the odd man out in the middle. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So readers, I know we are just describing pictures to you, but I strongly urge you, increase your corvid knowledge. Check out some crows. They're cool as fuck.
But look up Corvidae of the world, and have a look at corvids from a place where you aren't, and be amazed. And now to bring it back to Corviknight, let's talk abilities. It's got quite a good suite of abilities.
I can tell you what its ability is. I'm going to say sturdy. It feels like all steel types get sturdy.
That's a good shout, but it doesn't have sturdy.
Okay, what does it have? Levitate? No.
Levitate.
Something about the critical hits one, I reckon.
Oh, yeah. Something armor, isn't it?
No, I was thinking not the armor, I was thinking the other one where it actually does more critical hits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know the one you mean. No, it doesn't have that either.
Okay, cool. Put me out of my misery and the reader's misery so they don't need to hear me guess every single ability.
Yeah, we got quite a few abilities. Transform! We've got pressure. Yeah.
Okay, pressure. I can't remember.
Lowers PP by 2 rather than 1 every time you hit it with a move.
I'm such a grown-up.
Oh, come on, dude.
I know.
It's been 30 years. It's literally the 30-year anniversary of Pokemon, and you're still laughing at PP. Still gets you 30 years later.
Yeah.
And that used to be the OG legendary ability, right?
Yeah, and it was always the one that you could stall out. It was like there was always some team would have a pressure Pokemon just so that you would stall out the other Pokemon, or you would be able to out-struggle the other one as well.
Yeah. Then Unnerve.
That's the berries one.
And the hidden ability is Mirror Armor, which makes sense.
Okay, and remind me what Mirror Armor is.
Mirror Armor bounces back all stat lowering effects that the Pokemon receives.
Ooh. So it bounces back is not what you do yourself. You can do Brave Bird, and then it lowers the stats on the other person.
No. Or you can't. Yeah, you can't. I don't know what you do. Do close combat, and they get the lowering things. It's just if you get hit with a stat lowering move. Okay. That's the hidden Abo. It gets all the bird moves.
All the bird moves.
All the bird moves. And do you fancy a bit of stats on Corviknight?
Yeah. Okay, let me guess.
Yes, have a guess.
I'm going to guess...
I reckon you do quite well on this.
I'm going to say high defense.
Uh-huh.
Now, the trap that I'm worried about here
Yeah.
is that traditionally most of the bird types are quite fast.
That's
and
true.
I think this one isn't going to be fast.
Oh, very insightful.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I'm going to say it's got a higher attack than special attack.
Very good, yeah.
And special defenses and HP will be meh.
You exactly described it. So it's got 98 HP, 105 defense, 87 attack.
Okay.
The speed is 67. Special defense is 85, and special attack is 53.
Right. Okay. So the speed is actually quite low. Okay.
It's very low, yeah. So it's kind of just got defense going for it and nothing else.
I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping I was wrong about the speed thing.
No, it's quite slow. Well, compared to all the other bird types, it's quite slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't really envisage a use case there.
No,
to be honest.
It's like a kind of crap Skarmory.
It it is. I'm going to look up Skarmory for comparison.
Yeah, yeah. But one thing we haven't talked about, as much as we're going over to Skarmory.
Yeah.
There's also another quite famous crow in Pokemon.
Oh, Merc. Whoa! Didn't realize how crazy Skarmory was. So he's got 65 HP.
Yeah, okay.
It's not great. 80 attack, which is about the same.
Yeah.
140 defense.
Okay.
70 speed, so it's a bit faster than old Corviknight. 70 special defense, which is a bit lower, and then 40 special attack, which is neither here nor there.
So 140 defense is pretty stonks. That's crazy. I guarantee, like, depending what generation you're looking at, I think he started off with even higher, and they nerfed him down.
Yeah. So where it matters, which I guess is your defense and your attack. Yeah, it's just, yeah. It's got Corviknight has a slightly higher HP. And Skarmory's slightly faster, but there's no point in being slightly faster when you're down to speeds that low.
In fact, it's beneficial to be lower.
Yeah.
Because you want to get hit.
You want to get hit?
You want to get hit? Do we talk about Murkrow and Honchkrow?
We can do.
I don't know what else to really say, though. They are also crow Pokemon.
They are.
They are not the corvids. Not the only corvids in the Pokédex.
They're not the only corvids in the Pokédex.
Is there more?
Cromon.
Cromon. Croagunk.
Croagunk. I think it's just those two.
Yeah.
How about you?
Did you ever main Corviknight?
No, not at all. It was totally. Oh, that's an interesting Pokemon on route number 1. Evolve it, shove it in a box.
Yeah.
There
were so many more interesting Pokemon in the Galarian region.
Yeah, there were. And I quite like Sword and Shield because it was one of those ones where you encountered them. Encountered the new ones.
And of course, it's a knight. It actually really suits with the Sword and Shield style as well.
Yeah.
I hadn't really thought about that.
Yeah, it's a good kind of emblem or mascot for the region. Do you want to know about his unique G-Max move?
Yeah, when it's gone all red and turns into lots of little birdies.
Yeah, it can do G-Max Wind Rage. So every Gigantamax Pokemon has a unique move. Flying type attack that Gigantamax Corviknight uses. It removes the effects of moves like Reflect and Light Screen. Rubbish. Oh dear.
Right, I'm done with corvids. You done with corvids?
Yeah, I'm done with corvids. Well done, Corviknight.
Annoyingly, we probably have more corvids in the second half, but before that,
Yeah.
Farley, take the chair for our That Guy's a Mastermind round. Right, tell us your name, your occupation, and your specialist subject, and why, for some reason.
Hi. I'm Kanji11, aka Farley. I fly taxis in the Galar region. Yeah. And my specialist topic is the Outer Worlds because I recently finished it after about a 3-year gap halfway through.
The Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Have you...
I may have researched a game called Outer Wilds.
Man, I mean, I probably did say the Outer Wilds because I use them interchangeably.
Do you know much about the game, the Outer Wilds?
All I know about the Outer Wilds is people who've played it fucking love it. So it's probably one of those you should definitely play it games that I'm probably not going to get around to. Other than that, I know nothing. I couldn't even tell you.
How much
I couldn't tell you.
Heart sunk when you said the word Wilds there.
I can't even tell you what genre the Outer Wilds is.
Well, okay.
Well, how about you ask your quiz, and I'll give you an answer from a question you didn't ask about the Outer Worlds.
I'm going to give you a couple of questions and see how this works, and then we'll be back with a regularly scheduled program afterwards. Okay, your specialist subject is the Outer Wilds, and your.
Do you reckon this has ever happened on Real Mastermind?
That would be amazing. It's like you turn up and said, "Oh no, I meant to say." Red Dwarf, the TV show, not the astral phenomenon.
Yeah. No, not the music band. I am interested in the doors between rooms and stuff.
Yes. Oh, God. Right, okay.
Okay.
Which Nomai specifically survived the crash.
Already lost.
Brittle Hollow, and eventually became the lead astronomer at the Southern Observatory.
This is quite interesting because the Outer Worlds also has a guy who crashes from space, and he's called the Stranger. I'm going to say the Stranger.
No.
Fuck.
Privet.
Ah, close.
Yeah. What is the exact name of the specific probe that successfully found the eye of the universe?
I'm going to go for the Unreliable.
No, it was probe 9,318,054.
Okay.
Yeah. One more of that.
Yeah, one more.
Okay, in the high energy lab on Ember Twin, how much negative time is the Normai warp experiment able to create when powered by the city's energy?
Oh man, you did so much research for nothing. I'm gonna say 23:55.
So close. It was a
Was it?
22-minute interval. Right. Okay.
Wow.
We'll be
That's a
back
first.
shortly with our regularly scheduled program of the Outer Worlds. Right, scrapping that, we are going to go and move to the Outer Worlds actual questions. Your actual specialist subject.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Farley? Are you
I
still
am.
flying taxis?
I'm still flying taxis in the
Brilliant.
Galar region.
Galar. What is the name of your player's ship, which was inherited after its previous captain, Alex Hawthorne, was crushed by your escape pod?
The Unreliable.
Correct. Which companion is a shy but brilliant engineer who has a crush on Junlei Tennyson, the captain of the Groundbreaker?
Pravati?
Parvati Holcomb. I'll take it.
Thanks.
What is the name of the AI that manages your ship and often expresses a helpful and occasionally sassy personality?
Ada White.
Autonomous Digital Astrogator. Ada.
Ada Wong.
In the town of Edgewater, what is the main ingredient used in salt tuna, despite the fact that the actual fish is extinct in the region?
Is it the pig guys? No, people. People?
Soylent Green. Is mushrooms, specifically sprat, meat mixed with fungus.
I think sprat meat. Okay, those are like ratty things.
Which mega corporation uses the catchy and slightly threatening slogan, "It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice"?
That's not threatening at all.
I don't know.
Spacer's choice?
Yes. Universal Defense Logistics / Spacer's choice.
Okay, yeah.
What is the name of the slow motion combat mechanic that is the side effect of being frozen in cryostasis for 70 years?
Oh, whatever. It's the VAC. It's this game's version of the Fallout thing.
VATS.
I don't know.
It's tactical time dilation.
TTD.
Yeah. Who is the mad scientist that rescues you from the colony ship, the Hope, at the very beginning of the game?
Phineas Wells?
Correct. So, Phineas Fogg and Orson Welles. Yeah.
Wells.
Yeah. Okay. It's like that whole... quick pause. Do you remember we had that thing about the two science fiction writers?
Yeah.
It's like the main character in that space Resident Evil that you like. Isaac.
Yeah, it's. I can only think of the other way around now. What's the wrong version?
The wrong version was Isaac Asimov and Philip K. Dick. So I thought his name was Isaac Dick.
Isaac Dick.
Oh. But it was like Isaac Wells or something like that. Anyway, oh gosh.
Isaac Dick is such a good one.
This is like you were trying to help me get over the line to remember what that character's name was. It's just like, think of another science fiction writer, and I was like, Philip K. Dick. Isaac
Dick.
Oh dear. Right. What specific science weapon allows you to shrink your enemies down to the fraction of their size?
Oh, fuck me. I don't know. The shrink ray.
Correct.
Hey!
Which planet in the Halcyon system was abandoned by the board and is now overrun by dangerous wildlife and warring factions like the Iconoclasts?
Monarch?
Correct.
Oh,
What is the name of the what is the name of the religious philosophy followed by the vicar Max, which postulates that the universe is a mathematical equation?
I don't know. Don't know that.
The order of scientific inquiry, or scientism. Now, yeah. What unique gameplay feature allows you to accept a permanent debuff like Robophobia in exchange for an immediate perk point?
Is it unique? Isn't that just a flaw in any other RPGs? It's okay.
Yeah. It's not unique at all.
No.
Like, yeah. Okay. On the Groundbreaker, what is the name of the security chief who is constantly frustrated by the board's interference?
The Groundbreaker. Oh, begins with an A, does it?
No, we've already said her name. Or their name.
Oh,
Junlei Tennyson.
Junlei Tennyson.
Yeah.
She's a lesbian.
Okay. What is the name of the massive colony ship that has been drifting in space for decades?
Hope.
Correct.
The Hope.
Yeah. Which companion is a modified maintenance automechanical robot that has been programmed with a personality focused on sanitation and purging filth?
This character's fucking great. It's Sam, I think.
Yeah, correct. Sanitation and maintenance.
It's so good. So like any other Bethesda type game, when you voyage out the ship, you can choose 2 companions to come along, and like occasionally they'll interject in conversations.
Yeah. And
when you bring Sam along, all his interjections are about the latest cleaning products from the company that it's made from. It's great. It's so good. Yeah.
Brilliant. That sounds fun. Right, last question.
Yeah.
What is the ultimate fate of Earth as revealed in the later stages of the game's lore?
It's abandoned.
It's gone dark.
It's gone dark.
Yeah. Communication has ceased, and it's implied that something's happened.
Yeah, but you don't know what. There's a great spoilers for the Outer Worlds, I guess we should have said. But there's a great ending, like right up until the end. And if you're doing everything, you've done hundreds of hours of things, and you have to jump shift the Hope ship, which is a dangerous thing to do in system. And if you not played your cards right, or if you go for a bunch of prompts, you just jump it into the sun.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
And that's just game over.
Yeah, and then basically that triggers the end of the game.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
You get an option, and I think you got 3 choices. You can either defer it to Ada if you have high science or tech skills. You can do it yourself safely, or there's the other option where you just say, "No, I think it'd be okay."
I'll be alright. I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll work it out, I'm sure.
I definitely would do that one.
It's a good game. It's a really good game. Yeah. What's it? What's the kind of...
I think I've got it. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's been free on Epic.
I'm not surprised. Yeah. Give it a whirl. It's fun. It's like... what's the name of it? It's like cyberpunk, but it's not as futuristic.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't have the retro-futuristic thing like Fallout, does it?
What's it called? Kind of, because it's set in an alternate history where an American president I've never heard of doesn't get elected, and so all these corporations take over. So it's kind of set in I guess 1930s. Like the loading screen is all these Art Deco adverts for these companies and film thingies. Diesel Punk. That's what I was wanting to say. Diesel Punk.
Diesel Punk, not steampunk, but diesel punk.
Yeah. So a little bit, not quite as new as Cyberpunk, but not quite as old as steampunk.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's very funny.
I should play Cyberpunk. I feel like it's a game that I would really like.
Just play both these games afterwards. I'll tell you one thing. Since we made our resolutions this year, see previous episode.
Yeah.
It's really good motivation for playing anything but those games on my list. I've completed like 4 other games I didn't even mention at that time. Including the Outer Worlds.
I know. Nuts, you know.
I know. With no targets at all, I just get options paralysis and whatever, default to Pokemon. And then when we give ourselves some goals, I just go and pick up a suite of other games that most of which I've stopped playing a year ago or 2 years ago. Oh, I quite like this. And I was like 72% of the way through each of them.
Do you know what I did? And just to segue into the next section, I hope I have talked about this already. I'm worried because I'm an old man and I forget these things.
Well, it's fine because I don't remember if you did anyway, so we'll just have exactly the same conversation over again.
Fantastic, because we're so good at that, actually.
We'll say it beat for beat. So sometimes when I'm listening to our podcast, as I am wont to do, to remind myself what we said, we have one of these conversations, and then I think to myself, oh, I would say this, and then I do say it. I'm like, well, as long as we're predictable.
Yeah. It's like, I've picked up on Farley saying this, I'm definitely going to make a joke about X, or I'll bring up X, and do it. Yeah, exactly.
So, if we were recording this again, I'd say this. So no, you don't need to, because that's exactly what I said next.
Yeah. And also,
anyway,
great. So I, instead of playing any game
that's
current,
I
got hold of the Ship of Harkinian? The Ship of Harkinian? It's the Zelda Ocarina of Time hyper remake. I don't know if that's the right way of putting it, but basically it's a fan remake of Zelda. You have the original game, you remove the assets, and then you just put in 4K realism, you put in new controls, and you also put in all of these other cool things such as quality of life fixes and things that should have been better in the original that you don't resent not having. So very, very basically, you can skip through the text a little bit faster, which is nice, especially if you've played it before and you know the plot, and air quotes plot. But also you can do things like you can have more shortcut buttons for all of the equipment. So you can have you can even put bits of clothing which you couldn't do in the original game, and you can sort of switch out your tunics and stuff like that, which is quite nice, without having to go into the menu. You can speed up how quickly Link goes up a ladder. I know that sounds so silly, but it was slow and annoying. So you can climb faster. And just other things like that. There's a very annoying bit in the game where a giant fish, king of the Zoras, is he needs to sort of scooch along to allow you to get past him. Mm-hmm. And basically you sit and watch that animation for a long time as he just scooches a little bit. And literally one of the options is the King Zora movement speed slider. I just thwacked that to max. So it's like scooch. And yeah, so I've been replaying a game from 20 years ago in Super HD graphics, widescreen, and like they prettified everything. So like if you were to play an emulated version, it would still be quite ugly. Be sort of like the big pixely things. So they made that pretty. They made the mini app prettier. You can even change some of the models. So people have taken the models from the DS version of Ocarina of Time, which were more animated and had more wireframe bits. So Link actually had fingers rather than, I don't know, mittens on all the time. Yeah, and it's all community. It's all free. It's all very, very fan based. As long as you own the original game. And yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I was just looking at like how do they not get taken down?
I don't know.
And they're saying we're not distributing any Nintendo-owned IP.
Yeah.
Users must provide legally obtained ROMs.
Exactly.
To experience Ship of Harkinian. Is there a way to obtain legal ROMs of?
Yeah, absolutely. You can take a dump of your cartridge.
Is it legal?
Well, I suppose it's a inverted commas. I think if you own the cartridge, I think that's fair. You know?
I kind of like that. There's some like really niche bits of lore, particularly around libraries, where obviously a lot of hard copy things are still produced.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot that's digital, and so there's this. It's a total sidebar, but there's this arrangement that there are some libraries which can opt to take on, I think by law, everything that's published in the UK, for example. It's called a legal deposit. And then when digitization came around, they had this huge fight with all the major publishers about how to offer this service. And so they do a similar thing where you can make copies of everything you can take, which is literally everything, available to people, but you have to lock it to like a fixed workstation, and you have to have a physical copy for each copy that you allow people to use, which is crazy.
Yes.
But yeah, one way to get around it is just this artificial rarity, I guess, over something that could obviously just be it's digital. It's not restricted.
Yeah.
At all. But yeah, that's the debate they won. So I guess that if that's what they're saying, and they're basically saying, we don't interfere with how people obtain their ROM, even if obtaining ROMs there's no way to legally do it. They're not saying you need to do that. They're just providing a mod for it. So
yeah.
It's up to the community.
And I mean,
interesting.
Everybody's like, people are playing it on TikToks and all their own channels and stuff like that, and Twitches. So I guess the legalities around it are like I've owned this game several times. I own it for the 3DS and I own it for the N64.
Yeah.
So like playing it in a different fashion is just Like I have my N64. I can play the normie version if I want. And
yeah, and it's I don't disagree with the principle, and obviously it's a very PC thing with modding, and Nintendo in particular, but not unique to them, do things like remakes and remasters where they don't really give you that flexibility. You know, they've decided to make a bunch of changes, but you still have to buy the thing, and you don't have the flexibility to turn bits on and off.
No,
which is cool.
Yeah, it is cool, and I think I didn't want to mess around too much in any of these menus as well. Like you can auto win everything you do. Well, yeah, as in like there's lots of mini games You know?
Yeah.
So you lose that. I'd rather still try and use the bow and arrow to do the whatever the one of the mini games where you have to shoot gems and stuff like that. That's fun, you know. Winning it, that's not cool. So like, there's cheats in there. There's straight up cheats. The one thing that I think might elude copyright, which bugs me, is the there is a button to just turn on Master Quest version.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now I've played, I own Master Quest for the GameCube and also the 3DS as well. But being able to just turn that on, that feels like, hey, wait a minute, that's a different game. But you know, it be what it be.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, that's what I've been playing. Not proceeding with any other game. I've just been straight up playing an old game from 1998.
Well done.
Yeah.
On talking about old things, it's the Pokemon's 30th anniversary this year. And stuff kicks off on Pokemon Day, which is whenever, I can't remember when the fucking thing is. But in the lead up to that, they've released, there's a Super Bowl ad, I think, which is crazy because it feels like, I thought there was, how many Super Bowls are there? There always seems to be a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I feel like there's one on Christmas Day.
I thought it was just one, but
I think
it feels like
this Super Bowl starts and then it just continues on for a while.
Okay. Anyway, they released a mini trailer and it was a bunch of celebrities, the vast majority of which I do not know, talking about their favourite Pokemon. Would you like to guess some of these celebrities' favourite Pokemon?
Okay, give me a celebrity name and the Pokemon.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Trevor Noah.
So he's the South African Saturday Night Live
comedian host.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to say his is Machamp.
It's Psyduck.
Psyduck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he does an excellent impression of Psyduck.
Excellent. Cool. Next.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's favourite Pokemon. I feel like there is a blog post where we talk about this. She's going to have something offbeat. Smeargle.
Great. It'd be great, wouldn't it? The middle form of the Trico line.
I'm just thinking of the front of... No. Smeargle as in the Beagle. Or is her favourite the middle of the Trico?
No, it's not. It's Jigglypuff. It's Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. I don't know. I was just thinking of the Art Pop cover and thinking Smeargle. I don't know why.
I don't think you'll know any other celebrities.
Oh, come on. Give me some names.
Okay. Mizu.
Nope.
Hang on. I didn't even write them down. There's a French guy.
Is Lumiose? Is it the poodle Pokemon?
No, it's not. His is Arcanine.
Arcanine?
Yeah, they're all fucking Gen 1 at the moment. There's some...
Exactly like our random choices.
Don't. Blackpink?
Blackpink, okay. I'm gonna say what's the emo dog? I keep forgetting his name.
Absol.
Absol, yeah. Absol.
Hang on. I'm having to look up. I know them by their face. I think it's... Who's Blackpink? Blackpink. Blackpink's. Oh, sorry, Blackpink's Jisoo. So Jisoo is from.
Okay.
It's Eevee.
Eevee. Okay. It's very normie.
Charles Leclerc is the F1 driver.
Is it a speedy Pokemon? Is it Lucario?
No, it's Arcanine.
Arcanine.
Here you go. I've got a list.
Again? Arcanine again?
No, he's the French guy I was thinking.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay. Young Miko.
No idea.
Puerto Rican rapper.
Puerto Rican rapper, young. I'm gonna say.
Puerto Rican rapper.
Ludicolo.
Gengar.
Gengar.
These are all Gen 1. Lamine Yamal, Spanish soccer star.
Okay, is this Gen 1 again?
No, it's not. This how you know he's a real one.
Oh, okay. Is it Corviknight?
No, it's Zygarde.
Zygarde! There we go.
And then the last one is actor, apologies, Maitreyi Ramakrishnan.
Maitreyi Ramakrishnan. Gen 1?
No.
Marrow.
It's Luxray.
Luxray!
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
There you go. It's quite a cool little video, so do watch it, everyone. Because, you know, the Pokemon Company needs an extra advert boost from us.
Yeah.
So. If we send all the maniacs to watch it, maybe
absolutely.
they'll be able to afford to make the next game or something. I don't know.
So gun to your head, what do you choose as your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, it's tricky. Pikachu.
To rock rhyme.
I think it's got to be Omastar.
It has to be Omastar.
Which is Gen 1.
I know.
Fucking Gen 1. You?
Oh, it's so tough. I would say Dunsparce.
Yes.
But everyone would know, like, Sylveon, Redshade.
Come on. Every game it's been in, you've made at least one.
Yeah, Sylveon or Mimikyu or Corviknight or something else.
You have to choose one.
One. Or just... What's your favourite Pokemon, Richie? Every dragon type? Just every dragon type.
You have to choose one.
A generic dragon type.
Just one.
Just one. I think I would have to... I would probably still say Dunsparce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gen 2 as well.
Yeah. It's just... Only because of that brief time where Dunsparce could take down a Gyarados.
Fucking power flinch.
It was so funny. It's like we did that thing where you could steal one of my Pokemon, you took my Gyarados, and then Dunsparce just did him in, and then you're just sitting opposite me going, what the fuck is happening? Awful.
What challenge was that you had Dunsparce and Gyarados? It can't be a themed one.
No. We challenged ourselves to something. I think we probably didn't have a restriction because it was probably an earlier generation. It was harder to level up and...
Yeah, it was a month-long project.
Yeah.
Great. Closing games, Richie. Any final thoughts? Wrap this up.
Crows in games. Now, I did a little bit of research.
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, I was having a chat with AI about crows in games, and it came up with a list of ones from Death's Door and Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Devil May Cry 5. And then it's sort of like naming all of these, and I literally just wrote, what about the crows from Resident Evil?
Yeah.
And then it said, error processing your message. And I'm like, well, fuck you. I just called you on it, and it's an error. an error, is it? Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Fucking tourist. Tourist in his hobby is the AI.
And then I did it again. And then I did it again. Until it said, oh, that's a massive oversight on my part. You're absolutely right. Resident Evil crows are legendary. You sycophantic prick.
Hey, listen. That's alright, Navi.
Listen.
Hey, you.
Listen.
If you could couch co-op a game. No, that's such a stupid suggestion. No, is it?
I don't know.
If you could couch co-op a game where the AI played as the other character.
I mean,
it kind of already happens in many games, but in some games it's either one player or two player. It's not one player and the second.
I mean, it could be Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, because we haven't. I could do a rant about how I don't understand those controls.
Yeah, maybe you should get the AI to play Final Fantasy VII Intergrade and explain to you how to play the game.
Yeah, I should ask.
Or you could just not waste all that electricity and water and just watch a video. At that point, you're just watching a video. I guess unless you give it prompts. Tifa needs a potion.
And then switch to another character and Tifa doesn't get a potion. Raging.
Fugin.
Oh my god. Raging and fuging.
So it's been a while since we mentioned her, but the sexy lady who get the guitar off in Devil May Cry 3, is she made of crows?
Bats. It's never.
Bats. Fucking idiot.
Yeah. Do you know what? You're done.
Fucking idiot. I'm done fast, mate.
That guy's a maniac.
Why do you... Nothing.
Get an air taxi. Why did he get an air taxi when he could have just got fly? Just got fly. Ugh.